welcome back to my channel. So today I have a book haul for you. Barnes & Noble had a 50% off all hardbacks and I controlled myself. It was really good. I had gift cards from work and from my parents for Barnes & Noble. So a bulk of this, well actually I think all of it, is just strictly what I had in gift cards. And I tried to keep that as my limit. But this is everything that I got at the 50% off. Apparently they did this last year and I didn't know. So let me take out all the books so it's not so noisy when I actually show you the book. First off, the first book that I picked up was Lore of Olympus by Rachel Smith. I was challenging myself in 2023 to read more graphic novels, or at least to read one a month. And I saw this on the Goodreads Choice Awards and it looked really interesting, so I thought I would pick it up. It is a Hades and Persephone retelling, and so I thought I would try this. I think this is going to be one of the first graphic novels that I read in the new year, so I'm excited that I was able to pick this up. Next book that I got is Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. Originally, I had only heard of this author because of her, what is it called? The Atlas Six. She's got a duology, Atlas Six. It was originally self-published, really popular on TikTok, so it got picked up by Tor. And then they started releasing some of her backlist stuff. Originally, all of her books were self-published. This I would have preferred in her older self-published edition, but they're no longer available, so I had to settle for this. But I've heard that this was really good. Really excited for this. I hunted so long and hard for the original. The next book that I picked up is Fevered Star by Rebecca Roanhorse. This is the second book in this series. I own the first. I really want to get to that one this year. And I've heard good things about it, and I think I'm really going to like it. So I thought I would pick up the second one since it was on sale. The next book that I have is House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. She wrote The Year of the Witching, which I do own. Haven't read it, but I will. I don't think it has to do with vampires. I think it's more that people gain power from drinking blood, and the main character lives in the slums, and the only way to work her way out for a better life is to become like a person who allows people to drink their blood. And so she's finally accepted into the notorious House of Hunger. It sounds really dark, really gothic, and I'm really excited for this. The next book that I got, or the next two books. So I really want to read An Ember in the Ashes. An Ember in the Ashes from Blood and Ash. From Blood and Ash is the name of the series that I really want to read. I didn't realize that she had already started another series and the covers look very similar. So I went in thinking, because I had already looked ahead of time and my Barnes & Noble did not have book 2. Because I really want to read the series. But they did have book 3. So I picked it up, 15% off. Such a good deal. So I picked up book 3, and then I thought that I was picking up book 4, but I wasn't. I was picking up a book in the next edition, and this is A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is probably within the same world, just you're following another storyline. I mean, it's great that I have it, but it wasn't what I intended to purchase. The next book that I thought, okay, this is the perfect time to get it because this bad boy is huge. And that is House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. Everybody is obsessed with Sarah J. Maas. I tried her A Court of Thorns and Roses when it first came out, and people loved it. I did not understand the hype when I read that book. But this is her adult, like paranormal, or I think it's like an urban fantasy series. So I thought maybe because ACOTAR, or A Court of Thorns and Roses, is new adult, maybe I would try her adult novels and I would enjoy it a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it's just hopeful thinking, but I really wish I was obsessed with Sarah J. Maas like everybody else. So I think I'm gonna like Crescent City, and these books are so big. and so expensive. So I thought I would go ahead and pick up book 2, House of Breath and Sky, while it was on sale. Maybe I will do a spoiler vlog where I read both of them. Maybe, possibly. The next book was one that I hadn't necessarily planned to purchase, but this is Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. I have been off BookTube. I haven't been watching people. I've been watching BookTube for, I think, since the beginning of fall. And so it didn't start until December. And I was surprised to see this one because I hadn't heard it, but it had popped up, I think, even on the Goodreads Choice Awards. And I heard a lot of people really, really enjoyed this. So I kind of purchased this blindly. I had a list. I went into Barnes & Noble for the 50% off hardback sale with a list of books. I'm like, okay, these are the ones that I'm going to get. Hopefully they're there. And then I kind of just wandered off my list, and I didn't look at my list again until I left. And there were a couple of books that I had, I needed to get and I didn't. But anyways, this took their place. I've heard great things. I think it's a romance. But other than that, I don't know. But I got it, and that's all that matters. Okay, last book that I got in the sale was Lachlan's by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is the third book in the Foundry Side trilogy. I think I'm really going to love this trilogy. I wanted to get the second one because, of course, if I enjoyed the first one, I would have the second one. But this was all that they had at Barnes & Noble, which I think is better because this is $30 on Amazon. And book 2 is half off because it's an older book in the series. So it kind of worked out. So hopefully I really enjoy it. I was planning on reading Foundry Side this month, but that kind of got bumped from my TBR because I remembered Brandon Sanderson was coming out with his novel. Anyway, yeah, so really excited I was able to get this one. I got quite a few books. Let me go ahead and hold all of them up. Okay. I can't even get all of them. Yay! So those are all the books that I got in the sale. I'm so excited. Ow! I got some books I really, really wanted. I missed out on a couple that I wanted for the sale, but I did really good at controlling myself and not going overboard. Well, this might be overboard for some people. Since it was all gift cards, I don't feel guilty at all. So excited about all of these books. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the videos that I posted all week. I wanted to start off my first week back on BookTube really, really strong. So I hope you've enjoyed all the videos that I posted this week. I will see you tomorrow. I think I have maybe a reading bullet journal video that I'm going to be posting. I really don't know the order that I'm posting all of these. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye!